All right. So, I want to talk about something really huge going on this week. If you're watching this for the week of October 10th, 2022 through 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16th. So October 10th through Sunday, October 16th, 2022. Or if you're watching this before, anytime after this, anytime after the time that I just described, or if you're watching this before the cutoff, and the cutoff is March 25th, 2023. Because I'm going to talk about an aspect that is going on, that will be going on, and it will have 3 go-arounds, 3 turns, 3 takes. You'll have 3 of the same experiences or different experiences. Because Mars entered Gemini on August 20th, 2022, and it entered Shadow on September 5th, so early September. It is going to station retrograde on October 30th, 2022. It will station direct January 12th, 2023, and then it will completely move on March 25th, 2023, and it will move into Cancer, which is a whole nother flavor of energy that's going to be about tending to your nest and really putting your focus and your attention and energy into 4th house matters, home and family. That'll be a whole nother thing. And, I may or may not do a video about that. So I just want to kind of, alert you to that and just sort of, well, not necessarily forewarn you, but just kind of put that little, idea into your mind. So, this is, something that I could have talked about in my Mars and Gemini video. You can see that. But I'm going to go, get into it more. I want to take a deeper dive into it because there's more to uncover, more to learn, and more to understand. And, there's more of a prescription that I want to give you for when this happens, when there are these exact, aspects, when Mars is in fact exactly square Neptune. So before I get into it, I just want to, remind you of the dates. So I just want to throw out some dates. Before anything else, I want to throw out the dates. And so the first exact square will be October 12th, 2022. Then, after that, mark your calendar. November 15th through the 22nd. That's that window I want to give you. I don't like to pin things down to, okay, this aspect is happening on this day. I like to give you a framework, a long period of time for that energy to be around so that you can maximize it and live it to its fullest and, so that it can be enjoyed and acknowledged and, known for that window of time. And it's not so finite. It's not so locked into that particular day. You have some time to sort of feel the energies and work with the energies. And maybe sit down, maybe, get in tune with these energies, research these energies, research this energy to find out what it's about and how to make the best use of it. So this is kind of, astrological weather report, like if somebody on the weather can say, oh, it's raining, you need an umbrella. It's going to be icy out there. It's going to be cold, so get your winter coat or something like that. This is the same thing, but it is just having to deal with cosmic events of, aspects and transits and all that jazz. Or all that classical, whatever, music that you favor over others, and what type of music that you're the biggest fan of, that you enjoy listening to and maybe composing most. It's just for style of music. Why am I getting into that? Maybe that'll come as a reference later on. Just to say that. Just to kind of say that. But like you go to the doctor. Well, this is happening, or this will happen, and then this is the medicine I'm giving you. This is what you need to do. But that's where you can set the two in different categories. So the two things are, one's a need, and then this is more of an offering, a gift, an opportunity, an invitation. Time for growth, time for more manifestation of whatever the case may be, what's going on in your life, goals, projects, relationships, that kind of thing. So indeed, it's prescriptive and predictive. So let's get into it. Mars, as we know, is it is. It could have been like Earth, but something happened, and it became dry as a desert. And Mars rules. It's the male energy. It's what wakes you up in the morning. What gets you going. Oh, okay. Now this is very, very important to consider. Very important. Now, Mars is male. It rules Aries. And Aries, and Mars is currently in Gemini right now. And Aries and Gemini sextile each other. One's fire, Aries, and one is air. And these are the two very youthful signs of the zodiac. They're very childlike. There's a fresh spring energy since the sun transits through these signs in springtime. There's an optimism, an enthusiasm, a desire to do more, learn more, go this place, try this new thing. Really to live life in a very fresh and new and exciting way for these two signs, Aries and Gemini. And I happen to have Mars and Gemini in my own chart. And so, getting into Mars, it is energy. If Mars didn't exist, just to sort of, put this extreme statement out into the air. If Mars didn't exist, if Mars didn't have a place in astrology, where would the energy be? Where would the motivation be? Where would the desire be to, initiate something and put in the, and have the fuel to achieve it and to progress? To really go to the gym and work out. And then with that, you go and apply and, do whatever you need, to do in your life. Is it a new podcast that you started? Is it, I don't know, a new, I don't know, mountain that you have to climb, or project that you have to do for, a company or whatever you're really working at, and being, the best that you can be, and giving, putting in the stamina and putting in the effort, and the, really being formidable in that respect. It rules strength, and it rules power. Really being power, not getting taken advantage of, and, knowing what you want and going after it. And Mars is in Gemini. Mars likes to aim at a focus. Okay, I have a target. This is where the eye and the arrow are going to go. But it's in Gemini, and it's very flexible and adaptable, and can get swayed by this or that. So focuses may be more, scattered, and you may get distracted more easily. It may be hard to put focus on one of your values when there's another value calling you to put more attention on it. And it's sort of the push-pull, the balance, the juggling act between all these different things that you have going, whatever they may be. And so it will be squaring. Now, whenever two planets are squaring, that's not the easiest aspect, but it can be big growth because, this is so difficult. This is such a stretch. This is such kind of a malefic opportunity and window opening for growth of where, there's evolution from squares. And Neptune is the planet of dreams, and at worst it can be deception, illusion, lies, getting lost in a fantasy, a trick of, when there's these scary movies of when you go into this land or this closet or this ocean, you say, hey, it's going to be fine, it's just going to be great, and then you end up running for your life or swimming for your life. It's either a sink or swim matter, where, that rose-colored filter and that, barrier and that sort of on the surface appearance tricks you, and then you go into that zone, and then you move away completely regretting it, and then you just, again, afraid for your life, horrified, things are unclear. And so with this energy, it can create, and I just want to slow down. I just want to slow down. With Mars square Neptune, just feel softness. Just feel the stillness, the mystical, very gentle, peaceful energy that's very ethereal. It's not, just want to, like the feeling that you want to shut your eyes and meditate, like you want to take a nap, go in, reflect, get comfortable on your bed and read something, cuddle, spend time with, husband or wife, or, listen to music and sort of go off the world, go off of this reality, lift yourself up into the heavens of fantasy, with altered states, listening to music of how it's, so emotionally captivating. And that's the reference that I gave, if I remember, is that it's non-material, except for maybe the video on YouTube that you're clicking on, etc. But lifts you up to a higher frequency. You can feel where you can feel the emotions, and how it makes you feel, and feel touched, and feel uplifted, and like you're connecting to a higher force in that way. and sort of soft energy to Neptune, or it's easy to dream and float off into the heavens and float off into what isn't real, and desire and have wishful thinking and all of that. But anyway, with Mars square Neptune, some important things are getting drained emotionally, easily getting drained, your energy pulled down by a certain issue, by something that you're doing just feels so exhausting and so long and so monotonous and so tedious, and it really weirds you out. Like someone coming to you and you say, I don't want to be bothered, I just want peace, I want to be alone, and you could feel like you want to be left alone. You want to go into the forest and walk around and clear your head and escape from all your obligations, all your responsibilities, all the projects, all the demands placed on you by society or your work, all of the problems, the things that require time and perseverance and hard work and keeping at it and continuing to talk and describe what I'm trying to describe to you right now. And I just want to sit back. So, Mars at Gemini is very verbal. You just feel like, I don't want to use my words. I don't want to, I just want to rest. I don't really care about making this the best that it can be right now. I just want to, this is live time. This is real time what I'm doing right now. So I just want you to, know that I'm sort of, acting it out in front of you. Feeling psychologically weak. Like you don't want to do this and keep up it and climbing up that hill and, fix the beam that's need to be fixed, to I don't know, wherever you live, if it's a hot climate, mow the lawn, fix the side of the house, read this book that you have to do for a college lit class, work at this math problem. And I think the frequency of when somebody says, oh, life takes work and you have to work at it, you could be more sensitive to these frequencies and these energies when Mars is square to Neptune, and it's about working through it, taking it easy, hence the title of this live stream. But I may change at any point, who knows. My advice for you is to take it easy. Just go slow, take all the time in the world with this task that you're doing, with this goal, with this novel, with this essay, with this folder that you're trying to put papers in, with this client that you're trying to help. Just take time, feel, take whatever is coming at you in this moment, even if it is kind of made up, even if it is kind of woo-woo and, snubbing this end. That's just an example. It's not going fully intense. Like, okay, I'm going to work and I'm going to, put it all in and, do all of that. And I'm not going to model that, for you. But no, that pushing yourself and not forcing yourself to keep going and that isn't probably going to work, and it's not. I don't think that it's going to serve you at this time, Because when Neptune's involved, you just feel floated away and get distracted and be swept away by this and swept away by that and caught by this and caught by that, and the wind is taking you over here and over there. Yeah. So you get it. I do want to continue here. Again, getting distracted easily, especially with social media, with new notifications on Facebook, and have people updated their stories. Has anyone posted anything? Oh, look over here. Look at, oh, I want to listen to this. Oh, I want to watch that. Oh, this looks so tempting. This looks, I want to watch this movie. I just want to zone out and play this video game, and I want to listen to this music and play my violin. Yeah. It may be hard to get something going. Mars will be retrograde during one of these occurrences. Now, I just want to stop. Full throttle. Just full disclosure. Cut right in the middle of this. I'm going to give you dates. So the first time this is going to happen, October 12th, 2022. This is probably going to be a long live stream because of how long it lasts. I don't want to give you a long live stream over something that's going to last. I don't know. October 12th, 2022, November 15th through 22nd, and March 12th through 16th, 2023. If I have given you those dates already, then okay. Okay, so, getting to the point of this, I really want to put as much into this as I want to. It may be hard to, get going, get something off the ground, start something, keep at it, and, continue working at something. And, keeping at it and going through the motions and continuing to plod right along. You may just start working and then you may just get tired. And then, oh, I need to take a break. Oh, I need your help. I can't do this. Metaphorically, where is my cursor here? Okay, metaphorically, running, walking, and you just want to sit down. Oh, I can't continue. I just want to sit and rest. And I don't want to make a mockery of this. I really, really don't. I really don't. But it's like metaphorically, you're walking, you're plodding along, you're moving your body physically, or mentally, or working your mind. It gets so tiring. Like, give yourself some time for self-care, some time to replenish and rest and cool your breaks. And, do self-care, hang out with family, watch a movie or a show, get outside, go somewhere, take a walk, whatever leisure activity that you need to do, and then get back to it and then do things and take a break. You really create a schedule where you can work, take a break, work, take a break, and be very, I would invite you to be very efficient and very on top of, but not, oh, I have this certain time limit. I have to fit this into this, and at this certain time, just, slow down and, plan it out and, make it flexible and don't, overwork or torture or, beat yourself. Go hard on yourself, torture yourself, harm yourself, is another one. Is there anything else I want to say to this? Stab yourself in the foot. Hurt yourself. Be hard on yourself. Whatever you can come up with here. Surrender to the moment. Just the peace of what is going on around you. the trees, the birds, the cool air that I'm stepping outside and feeling on my neck and, all around me. The flow of what I feel is right to do at this time, of what's going on where I am right now. Where have I come and where am I going to go? So, and then the other downside, again, feeling sad, feeling pain, feeling regret, getting so engulfed in that negativity, so engulfed in the regrets and all that you have done wrong and all the impurities and all the insecurities and all of that painful guilt. And, if you've hurt someone's, or if you have done, if you've broken, or if you have really, broke your computer, or burned something, or ruined an event, or, drank or smoke, or, fell off your bike and injured yourself. And then you blame yourself because you got yourself in that mess, etc., etc., etc. All of that. So, journal about it, write about it. Mars is in Gemini. It is the wordsmith, where you can really put what you want, put what you feel that you want, your desire, what's on your mind, what's in your heart, putting all of that to words, writing it down, speaking to somebody, reaching out to somebody, connecting with them in a very emotional way and a mental way, not isolating yourself. It's your choice to not isolate yourself, to not be on that island alone. And, to do an activity that soothes you, to go into therapy, or to go take again, all those types of things, getting your mind off something, finding another activity, going to see a, performance. I know that at the end of October, I'm going to be going up to see the play Fiddler on the Roof, which I'm really looking forward to. So, musical, getting your mind off the troubles of your life, getting out of your head is another thing. Because we can get so stuck in our heads, so stuck in the funk and the depression and the anxiety and all that negativity, all those low, shadowy feelings and emotions and states of being. Now it's time to move on from that and, not resist that, but to be in it, feel the pain, and move through that. Express it, sing. I find that when I sing, it's so healing, it's so therapeutic. So whatever is therapeutic, whatever is a therapeutic practice for you. Yeah. So, and slowly but surely that, that storm will wash away, blow away, run its course, and then out emerges a rainbow. Out emerges the sun. Out emerges healing, feeling warm, gratitude, comfort, happiness, bliss. This is the invitations that I have and all that I have to say about Mars square Neptune. Thank you for tuning in.